Keep watching so I can show you my signature highlight placement for a lived-in sparkly bronze. I start highlighting around the face first, and I chose to use a high lift color on this particular head of hair. We didn't want to lighten her hair out too much. We just wanted to create a really sun-kissed effect. I keep highlighting diagonally back until the corner of the haircut is nice and full, and then I tip that corner out. I then move around to the very front part of her face frame. I highlight really close together on the first two, and then start giving more space between my highlights. I then over direct all the hair that's left out, and then also tip that hair out too. For the ones closest to the hairline, I do a full tip, which just means I do a full tease and then tip out all of the hair. All the ones behind, I weave and then tease, and I call that a half tip. Then I move around to the neckline and highlight the hair on the neckline. I usually go 2 to 3 highlights deep, which gives you just a full corner so you have connection all the way around the perimeter. And I do a half tip on this part of the hair. When I want a higher contrast and a softer tip out through the back, then I'll do a half tip. So that would conclude the face frame on this particular head of hair. Once I've done that, I actually don't do any more highlights to the root area in the middle of the head at the back. I just kind of tip everything out to maintain depth. Then I kind of pivot around so I'm parallel to the part line, and then keep everything parallel and end up directly on the part line. I personally like finishing right on the part line and then shadowing down, because your client will get longer out of their color. With all the hair that was left out, I did a half tip. Stay tuned for part 2 and the gloss.